What's up, guys? Your boy Obi Eats back at it again with another episode of Best Food Spots here in Southern California. On this episode, we're gonna be checking out the best spots to eat at, in my personal opinion, here in the city of Long Beach. Long Beach has a diverse community of Black, Cambodian, Asian, Mexican cuisine that's an amalgamation of so many different people bringing in their A game here in Long Beach, California. On this episode, we're gonna be checking out 3 amazing spots, so come with me as we go check them out. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay in the know because it always helps the channel. Without further ado, let's go check out the best spots to eat at in Long Beach, California. Let's go. All right, guys, for the first spot on our Long Beach food tour on the best spots here in Southern California, we're here at Phnom Noodle Shack, a tiny little building serving some of the most amazing Cambodian noodles you'll ever find here outside of Cambodia. They opened back in 1985 by 2 Cambodian immigrants, and they took over a small Vietnamese cafe, and they turned it into one of the most legacy, most amazing noodle shacks in the city. Let's go inside and check them out. Can I do an order of the Phnom Penh house special noodles? Large, and then can I also do the order of the breadsticks as well, and then can I do the lemon soda and then the egg soda, and that should be it. Thank you. You know you're at a legit Asian restaurant when you got the spice rack. If you don't got a spice rack at your Asian restaurant and they're keeping you in the back, not the spot for you. You got to make sure you got the hoisin, chili sauce, and the sriracha on ready to go. The small little chilies, little extra stuff from from the restaurant. Of course, you got the standard spicy flakes, pepper, salt, and you got to have the soy sauce and vinegar. Without this setup, your food is not going to taste that good. Okay, every proper Asian restaurant needs a spice rack. That's how I stand by that. Yes. Cool. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we got the main meal right here. We got the house special Phnom Penh house special noodles. I asked for the broth on the side. You could actually have it together, but I prefer on the side because you can incorporate the broth as you go. And of course, you got to get the Chinese donuts. Honestly, dipping these donuts into the broth, next level. The way you want to prepare this first, get your spoon, your chopstick, and start mixing it up. Now, first, you got to incorporate all these noodles, mix it all up, and then grab your broth, pour it in. Make sure you get all that right there into the bowl, and save your piece of pork shank right on the side because that's a little treat, you know what I'm saying? So now you gotta make sure you mix it all up. The shrimp right there, you got pieces of liver, cilantro. I like it a little spicy, so I'm gonna grab the chili sauce and just kind of add just a little bit right on top. Add some of your hoisin, and you can't forget about the OG classic sriracha. That right there, perfect bowl. Make sure you mix it all up. And what I like to do is grab some of the Chinese donuts. They already kind of break it apart for you. Grab one of these right here and just dunk it into the broth right there. That's what it's for. It just soaks up all that delicious juices, the broth right there. That's just glistening with flavor right there. Cheers. Oh, this was freshly made right out of the fryer. And when you dunk it into the broth, it's like next level right here. Needs like a touch of lime for a little bit of extra flavor. Make sure you get a nice chunk of that noodles. Get some of that meat right there. Cheers. By far, one of the best bowl noodles right here, honestly. It kind of reminds me of like a subtle nod to like the Vietnamese pho, but definitely a way different flavor, like different characteristics. But the whole thing itself does kind of remind me of like a lot of like Vietnamese pho that you would get like down in Garden Grove. Definitely a lot of sourness to it, but just enough. And then when you incorporate like lime and chili oil and stuff like that, and like hoisin sauce, it gives that extra like flavor that you're looking for. And the noodles itself, now there are different options that you can get for noodles. You actually get egg noodles and stuff like that, but what they recommend here is to get the small noodles. Kind of gives it more of like a body to the actual soup, and you can kind of tell that when you incorporate different style of noodles, you get a different kind of like texture to your dish. There's like the extra little treat at the end, a little bit of that pork bone that was stewing for 24 hours straight into the broth. That's why people always get the house special noodles right here. Magnificent. I can honestly see myself like getting a nice cold beer and then just like gnawing on this the entire time. Perfect. So these donuts, what they basically do are like basically they fry them up. They're just like kind of like the doughy donuts that you would find like at a Cambodian donut shop, but except there's like not really much of a sweet flavor. It's more like a savory flavor. What I like to do right here, little secret hack, I'm not gonna lie. Get some of the pork, place it right in the middle of the donut. Get some of the noodles, place that thing right on top. And that's right there, the perfect bite, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and a little cherry on top. That nice fat shrimp right there. Make sure to remove the skin. Now it's a certified big bag. I'm gonna dive into this real quick. Cheers. Legendary. All right, guys, so we also got 2 drinks to try. We got the classic lime soda, very popular in Southeast Asia. You can find it in Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, especially, you know, these type of restaurants. Basically, it's a very sour lime or lemon mixed in with a lot of sugar with carbonation water. This thing, once you mix it up and everything, this thing slaps, okay? Kind of like a Sprite, but more on the sour, sugary side. And of course, you gotta try the egg soda. Now, the egg soda is basically kind of similar in nature with the carbonation water, but what makes this different is use egg cream. So I don't know if you ever had egg cream and soda water, but it kind of reminds me of like a nod to cream soda. But let's try it out first. We got the lime soda. Make sure to mix it all up and go right into town. Cheers. Ooh, that sour taste hits first, then the sugar, and then the carbonation kind of comes last. That's kind of like the order of operations for this one. Definitely one of my favorites to get. Every time I go to a Vietnamese restaurant or Cambodian restaurant, my go-to drink. I normally used to get the Vit iced coffee or the Thai iced tea, but when I was put on lime soda, game changer right here. Now you gotta get the egg soda right here. Just like with the lime soda, mix it all up again, even though they mixed it for you already. But that right there is a proper egg soda right there. Kind of reminds me of like a cream soda, like a classic like orange sickle or like a root beer cream soda. Very similar in nature, but the egg is more, not as prominent, but more on the sugary egg cream side. So it kind of has like a vanilla taste to it, but very, very delicious. Normally you can find this on the streets of like Cambodia and stuff like that, but honestly having it during the summers here in LA, perfect way to end the meal. What a fantastic experience. I can see why they've been in business since like 1985. Immigrant family doing their thing, providing some of the best food here in Long Beach. And I can't wait to show you the next spot because this spot is gonna blow your mind. All right, guys, we're here at our second spot on our Long Beach food tour. We're here at a local Mexican ice cream shop in the city of Long Beach. They have unique items that no other Mexican ice cream shop has. We're here at La Michoacana Heladeria Tradicional. Now, I know what you're thinking. A La Michoacana, they're everywhere. You can find them in any city. But this spot is particularly unique because they have some of the most craziest ice cream items that I've never seen ever before. So let me show you on one of the best Mexican ice cream spots here in the city of Long Beach. Let's go inside. What's up, man? How you doing? I heard you got some crazy things here at this La Michoacana. I've been hearing that you got the Mexican ice cream sandwich. I also heard you got the new Mexican taco.
Just came out with those, man.
All right, let me get one of each. I see you also got ice cream cakes. Can I see those real quick? That's nuts.
Either white bread or chocolate bread, and then you can choose any of our 36 ice cream flavors.
I know people be going crazy for those Labubu's and stuff like that, like scalpers, but you could just get yourself one right here. And you got the little mini ones too? That's crazy. I've never seen that. Like, that's nuts. And I see you even got the big ice cream cakes too, right?
It's a quarter sheet.
A whole quarter sheet ice cream cake. See, you even got the muscles to hold this massive beauty right here.
Damn, that's a big bitch.
What is this, a strawberry shortcake?
It's a strawberry cheesecake, yeah. It has white bread and then the ice cream with the strawberry cheesecake.
Okay, let's do it. I'm excited for both. Damn, look at this right here. This is what's known as the Mexican ice cream sandwich. Look at this beauty. Now, what they've done here is truly revolutionary. They've taken a classic concha, you know, that sugary pan dulce you get at the Mexican bakery. They cut this thing in half. Then they add your choice of ice cream. I got myself the tres leches for that extra sweet taste. And then they top it off with your choice of drizzle. I got myself Nutella on this thing. And then they sprinkled on the marzipan candy. You ever went to like your local Mexican grocery store and you saw at the counter that little circular peanutty candy that with the little rose on top? That's what that is. And they sprinkled it right on top of that Mexican ice cream sandwich. Now you understand why there's so many big backs in the world, because of things like this. Like, look at that cross section, and they perfectly seal it with their device in the back. So basically the ice cream perfectly sealed in the back, so it's nice and conformed, but they cut it in half so they can add the drizzle and that marzipan candy on top. Now you can get it with any of their ice creams, preferably their dairy-based ones because it'll taste better. And then you could add any type of drizzle. You can add lechera, you can add cajeta, which is caramel. You can even add strawberry drizzle, and you can put any type of like topping on top, like Oreos, strawberry shortcake, and so much more. But I'm gonna take a bite of this because this thing is going crazy. Let's go. Oh yeah, warm, that pillowy concha that's been like sealed by the machine. You get hit immediately with that cold, delicious tres leches ice cream. And then the toppings of the Nutella and the marzipan candy that gives that nice nutty taste. Out of this world. I have never seen anyone else in Long Beach, or for that matter, Southern California, that has an item like this. And you can only find this here at La Michoacana in Long Beach, California. Look, this is crazy right here. Look how like tender and just creamy this thing is. Oh my God, I'll tell you right now, you eat this whole thing, you're gonna be in a happy food coma. That thing's legit. All right guys, now we're gonna get the viral ice cream taco. I know you remember back in the day, the Choco Taco. They basically recreated the Choco Taco with extra flavors. They got the Oreo topping, they got the strawberry shortcake topping, and of course, the OG rainbow sprinkles right there. That looks crazy. Damn, look at that. Now that looks a beauty, man. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of those for sure. I've never seen anyone recreate the viral Choco Taco. I remember getting this when I was a kid at the local ice cream truck when they used to roll by, but seeing this in real life after they discontinued it, man, I've seen Cold Stone Creamery doing it. I've seen other places doing it, but this looks proper. I'm not gonna lie. The waffle is shaped perfectly. You can see the angles of that waffle just being perfectly centered to lay the ice cream in. And look, the ice cream is packed to the brim. And you know, their vanilla is a bit of a more of like a yellow hue. That's because they actually use real vanilla in their vanilla ice cream. I know what you're gonna say, like, oh, but you can go to La Michoacana down the street or in your city or whatever, right? But no one's doing it like this spot here in Long Beach, making their own ice cream from the back, their own paletas, using actual real ingredients to incorporate in their ice cream. By far unmatched. Say what you will, but they're the only ones doing the ice cream Mexican sandwich and the Mexican ice cream taco. I'm gonna stop talking right now because I'm gonna take a bite of this real quick. Cheers. Oh my God, look at that. Packed to the brim with ice cream. And the vanilla is so prominent. Like, I know a lot of people, when they make vanilla ice cream, you taste more cream than vanilla. But this right here, pure vanilla explosion. And the chocolate right on top is like perfectly encapsulates all that vanilla ice cream, gives it that nice shell. And the rainbow sprinkles, I don't know if you can taste rainbow, but I definitely can for this one. And the waffle, when you bite into that waffle right there, you just get that nice sort of vanilla waffle taste right there. Look at that. I'm taking another bite of this because I cannot believe this is a real thing. Oh my God, crazy good. This Mexican taco, you will not find another ice cream shop doing the Mexican ice cream taco. Only here at the La Michoacana in Long Beach, California, unmatched. All right, guys, we're here at our third and final spot on the Long Beach food tour. We're here at a very unique Thai restaurant because they not only do Thai food, but they actually do Thai pizzas. I bet you never heard that one before, but let's go inside and check them out because you won't believe what kind of pizzas they're selling here at this little tiny spot in Long Beach, California. Let's go. Let me do an order of the small Thai curry pizza, and then can I also do a small tom yum pizza? Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we got the goods. I'm pretty excited to dive in. You know, this place is giving me all the right singles, you know what I'm saying? You got the hole in the wall feel, chairs all over, tables don't match or anything. There's random decor, the accolades and everything. Their window over there kind of looks like something out of they built it out of their house. The chefs out there, you can just see them smoking. And when you see those chefs smoking, that's how you know the food is about to hit. So I'm pretty excited to dive in because it smells good. I can't wait to show you what's inside. The first pizza we got here is, of course, their famous Thai curry pizza. It doesn't look too much, but the smell gives it that Thai curry sensation. You know, that coconutty, deep kind of broth smell. And you see the bell peppers, you see the onions, you see the chicken on this thing. This is looking pretty damn good. This is like, it's like you're looking at a Thai curry bowl, but it's inside of a pizza. It's like a Thai-Italian fusion right here. And of course, we had to show you this one right here, the tom yum chicken right here. Look at that. Remember those like Thai tom yum soups? So they come in that fiery kind of bowl. You see the fire just shooting out from the top, basically right in the pizza. You see the massive amounts of cilantro, tomato, mushroom, and then of course that chicken right on top, all done on a pizza. My mouth is literally watering as we speak. But before we dive into the pizza, let me just show you this real quick. I think this is actually really smart. They actually put the Parmesan and the peppers in little baggies. I know some people, they like to buy pre-packaged stuff, but it's actually one way to actually save a lot of money. Just buying a wholesale thing of Parmesan and peppers, and they just put them in little baggies. It's pretty smart. Honestly, a good way to save money, especially if you're a hole in the wall kind of restaurant. You know, you're trying to save everything you can. You know, you smell the smoke outside, but it's fine because they got little baggies for you for your peppers and Parmesan. And as asterisk. Okay, anyways, let me show you this real quick. The chicken pizza. Look at this. Crunchy texture on the top of the crust. Look how much cheese they put on this Thai curry pizza. Oh, look at that. Look at this right here. Oh, That's crazy. You know, I like a little spicy. I'm not gonna be putting cheese on this because I feel like putting cheese on Thai food is probably a no-no. But I know they add it, but you know, I'm gonna respect that, leave it on the side. We're just gonna put some chili on this thing because, you know, putting chili on Thai food, I feel like it just goes in hand in marriage, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how it's supposed to be. And it looks like the chili that you would get at like those little Thai restaurants with a little side bowl and stuff like that. That's kind of how it goes actually. Look at this real quick. Oh, now that's what you call a cheese pull right there. All right, cheers. Instantly, you can just taste the Thai curry broth, the bell pepper, the onion, the chicken. It just goes in so well together. Even though this place is less like simple, you know, hole in the wall kind of situation, family run by 20 years. I'm actually surprised to see Thai curry chicken work so well with cheese. Actually, it's kind of insane to see that. Now we're gonna go for the Tom Yum chicken pizza right here. First of all, a lot more we're working with right here. Tomato slices, cilantro, mushrooms, chicken pieces, and that tom yum broth turned into a sauce. Nice crispy outer edges, cheese all over this thing. Look at this. This crust is insane. And like, you know, since they're working with more of a topping situation, there's definitely a lot more they're working with. So you're not gonna get that standard hold with the pizza, but it's not bad. Definitely could see all that seasoning on that pizza. I bet you never seen a pizza with that much seasoning. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, yep, yeah. The Tom Yum pizza has way more flavor than the Thai curry. The Thai curry has that kind of standard Thai curry flavor with its sour taste and like is that mellow coconutty after. But this Tom Yum hits the spot. It has like kind of like that Thai spice that you're looking for. And I bet if I add the little pepper flakes that they add with it, oh, it's gonna be even better. Let's add that from the bag. Only in Long Beach you're gonna find something like this. Nowhere else. Even better. Definitely out of the two, the Tom Yum is definitely my favorite. Like it's definitely higher on the list versus the Thai curry. I feel like the Thai curry could use some more if they're gonna go full on with the Thai pizza Italian fusion. But for what they have done, making a Thai curry version of like their pizzas, genius. What a great way to kind of like introduce people who have never tried Thai food in their life. And being in the business for the past 20 plus years, I can see why they basically perfected this recipe right here. But definitely out of the two versus the Thai curry chicken and the Tom Yum chicken, the Tom Yum is definitely way better and a lot more flavorful than the Thai curry chicken. My recommendation for right here, definitely try out the Tom Yum if you're ever in Long Beach, California. This thing right here is bomb. So that was the episode on the best food spots here in Long Beach, California. The first spot we went to was Phnom Penh, a noodle house where they only specialize in Cambodian house noodles right there. Kind of reminds me of pho, but definitely a interesting and more sour taste. Definitely worth checking out, especially when you dip it in with those Chinese donuts. Out of this world. And of course, we went to La Michoacana Heladeria Tradicional, a old school Mexican ice cream spot that's doing some crazy things that you won't find in any other La Michoacana. Ice cream Mexican sandwiches and the Mexican ice cream taco, out of this world. The thing was a flavor explosion. And of course, we went to the OG classic Thai curry pizza for their Thai curry chicken pizza and their Tom Yum soup pizza. Definitely by far, the Tom Yum was my favorite. You can get both, but the Tom Yum is my recommendation. Definitely one of my favorite flavors on the menu, and Thai food always slaps. So if you're ever in Long Beach, go check out these spots because they won't disappoint you. And of course, if I miss any spots, let me know down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I'm always looking for new spots. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay in the know, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.